Yeah, man, I was like hot. I'm upset. I feel like we lost the game, to be honest, at that point. And with that said, I'm thinking that we lost the game. If we get another opportunity to go out there, that's in the back of my head, and I know that I'll be ready. But the reality is, I'm pretty upset. Feeling like we just lost the game, and yeah, man, tides turn. Luckily.
Do you ever recall in your playing career, even go back to Little League, that switch of emotion from being so down after that fourth down play to all of a sudden you tie the game 3 plays later on offense and then eventually win it in overtime?
Yeah, nah, I don't actually. Now that you say it, I feel like that's definitely one of the crazier, games I've been a part of as far as, just how it felt on the sideline and how down we were, knowing how we played on offense. Getting that last opportunity really is what we needed. Not just, I don't just say that because we scored and we ended up winning the game, but just because of how much that would have weighed on us if we didn't win that game this week and we didn't have that opportunity to go 50 yards and whatever it was, 20 seconds. So I feel like that was good for our psyche and yeah, hopefully we can carry that momentum from that last drive specifically into this next week. No, yeah, we've definitely tried to figure out why we were so good in those type circumstances, and on the contrary, why we aren't in those other 59 minutes, and yeah, trying to make the rest of the game feel a little bit more urgent, to unlock some of the things that we've been doing later in the games and make it so that we don't have to have a heroic drive every game. Yeah, so I feel like we definitely we've taken note of that before even this past week. And now it's trying to bottle up and make sure it's translating to the whole the whole game, man. Because the reality is we had no business winning that game, and when you rely on stuff like that at the end of the game, you're not going to win that many. So we got to get it going early. Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with how we train and how we practice during training camp, OTAs, and practice throughout the season, man. It's not like the way a lot of the league does it as far as. The way we practice, how hard we practice, the way we finish to the ball. Once you make a catch, how you finish up the field. It's not, it's not about saving legs. The way we do things here, it's about straining during the week so that when that game comes, you can go a full 60 minutes and be playing your best football, when it matters most. And I feel like, when you do things that way, you're gonna respond on Sundays. And I feel like, we all have the right guys here to really make sure that is being, put on display. But it doesn't happen overnight, man. It's really something that we locked in on, and we tried to make it our identity as far as how we go about everything. Because it doesn't just happen on Sunday, man. It's really got to be a mindset. Whenever it talks about treatment, whatever it may be, but just finishing.